Let's focus on the mental side of practicing art. Think of it as mental real estate. So in your mind you have these different regions, so to speak, that are devoted to different cares, different goals, different needs, different practices. And let's say if you care a lot about running a business, you're going to give up an amount of your mental real estate to that goal at the sacrifice of the other goals. So every single concern and goal that you have takes from your other concern and goals possible mental energy, possible enthusiasm, and possible mental abilities. It's probably pretty much impossible to give up all other concerns, all other cares, all other goals except your artistic pursuit. But when you're practicing art, beforehand you can decide to set aside the other concerns. You basically, if you treat the time you're going to practice art as a definite time and a definite place. And before you start, tell yourself, right now I don't want to be concerned about work, I don't want to be concerned about my relationships, I don't want to be concerned about my money. All those different things that take up mental real estate, if you consciously decide ahead of time that you want to clear out a lot of that mental real estate for the time being, for an hour, 2 hours, then you're going to have a lot more energy and a lot more mental ability that you can put into your artwork. You can go to it fully focused. And the life of the type of life of practicing a lot of art can be a very mental life, and it's almost as if you're living on that mental landscape. You become a lot more aware of what happens in the mind, the fact that while you're doing something, there are these other nagging sub-projects happening, somewhere between the totally subconscious and the conscious level. There's the waiting for that telephone call. There's the thinking about what time it is. There's the thinking about what you said the day before. And these are like interferences. These can pull you down. These can, to any extent that they're there, they are taking away from your enjoyment of your art. So if you're involved in practicing art a lot, this whole mental existence becomes something you're familiar with and are able to really look at, know, and do things about, and you can be more in yourself. And so in that way it's very much like a meditation, but it's basically being aware to realize that for the last 20 minutes some part of you has been waiting for that phone call. And if you really want to enjoy your artwork to the fullest and really tap in to the full potential of your mental ability, treating that time you're going to practice art as a definite time and place, and telling yourself, for now I want to give up all other cares. For now, for the next hour or so, I want to just not care about it, not be concerned with it. I only want to be interested in becoming focused in doing my artwork and being inspired. And by treating your art practice this way, by going to it with the attitude that it is a time and place set aside from the rest of your life, you can enhance the practice. And the thing is that we're all born with a certain amount of mental abilities, and what you want to do is learn to get the most out of your mental abilities. And if our mental real estate is cluttered, which everyone's is, you know, just living in the world, your mental real estate is going to get cluttered with a lot of different concerns, because we need to eat and we need to be social, all of that. And so these are all represent these concerns and goals that each of them taking away a certain amount, creating a certain amount of interference, and using up a certain amount of mental ability. So if we can, for a time being, clear a lot of that out, then we find ourselves with a lot more mental ability. And our subconscious is really there like a supercomputer, ready to back us up and help us. And if we can get used to these time frames that are designated only for the pursuit of art, then that supercomputer can really step up there and surprise you with a lot of great ideas, a lot of good problem solving. So it's a really great practice that before you do your artwork, tell yourself, for now, I want to forget that I live in this town, I want to forget that I work at this job. For now, just for now, I'm going to give myself fully to art. I'm going to give my mind fully to the art. And in the long run, the effects may not be that great at first, but if you just do it every time, after a while, your subconscious gets it. And your subconscious starts to realize the potential and will start to help you out with it. And you'll really start to find yourself getting into the zone much more easily and getting more enjoyment out of it. I hope that was helpful. And if you want to back my cause, please go to solomation.com, SOLOMATION.com, and check out my animation. I hope your artwork goes well, and I hope you have a good day.